I'm Tom from Do-It-Yourself Home Automation, and this is a look at my Dowan butter dish. And this is in the turquoise color. This comes in a variety of different colors, and Dowan was kind enough to send this to me to check out, so thank you for that. So we've got a couple pieces here to it. We've got a wooden lid on the top, and this is a nice little wooden lid. It's got a rubber seal around the sides, so you can see it's maybe like a silicone type of feel to it. And this makes it lock really nicely into the bottom part here, which is actually a porcelain, and it's really nice. It's really good quality. It feels like a kind of almost a French type of look to it, with this kind of turquoise, and it's really solid, nice glazed porcelain, hefty. Feels like a real ceramic kind of dish. It's actually well enough made and heat resistant enough that Dowan says you could even cook like a small loaf in it if you wanted to, like a little banana bread or something. I don't know that I'll necessarily do that, but I was pleasantly, surprised to find that this looks like a very kind of almost like a French countryside type of look to the product. And I thought that was really nice with this porcelain on there. Inside of it, there's a couple of things you can do. So this is just goes fairly deep in there. Now you can use it as a butter dish if you like to do that. I personally don't put butter out, but you can put it in your fridge, and the seal on here will help to make sure that other odors don't get in and cause your butter to have a weird flavor, which can happen in the fridge if you've got like garlic or onions or something in there. But you can also use it to store other kinds of kitchen things where you want to have a nice tight seal. You don't want things to go bad. I thought it would work great, and I find that it does for my little Splenda packets here. So if I want to have this, covered up and sealed, and then keeps everything nice and fresh in there. When I have my coffee and I'm ready to have a little Splenda with it, I can just pop this guy open, and there's my Splenda packets, and it's a nice small container just to keep all that contained, because otherwise, you've got these out in your drawer and they just get kind of gross and they get all over the place. So this feels classy, and the colors definitely work together there, and it ends up looking really nice. Just a nice thing to have out on the table. So you can use it for those kinds of storage things. If you do want to use it for butter, again, this seal will help to protect things, and then if you want to clean this wooden part, you can pop the seal off, so you don't have to have it on there. You can clean around it. And as an extra little bonus, Dowan says that this top part here will actually work as a small cutting board. So you could take the butter out of the butter dish if you want to use it for butter again, put it on top of here, and then use a knife and cut some pieces off, clean this off, and put it back on. It can be your lid again. So yeah, I really like this just porcelain, kind of has a classic look. I think even if you, especially if you take the wooden top away, this just looks like a pretty classic piece of crockery that you can have there in your kitchen and use for multiple purposes. But then if you do, again, want to have butter, or you want to seal something, that lid is a pretty strong seal. Like you can see, I can lift the whole thing up from that. So it's definitely helping to keep the air out of there, helping to keep everything nice and sealed inside of that container.